Good morning, my dear people, and welcome to this present moment where we are going to reflect upon our today's liturgy based on the solemnity of the Epiphany of the Lord. The liturgy presents us with the visit of the Magi to a child of Bethlehem, to Jesus. It is an episode that over the centuries has had a considerable impact on the dreams and fantasies of Christians. This is why today's Sunday's liturgy brings us to the manifestation of Jesus as the light that draws all the people on the earth to himself. This light incarnated in our history to illuminate the paths of men and women for our salvation. The first reading announces the arrival of the saving light of God, which will gladden Jerusalem and attract people from all over the world to the city of God. Without a doubt, it is necessary to link the arrival of God's saving light to Jerusalem with the birth of Jesus. The liberation project that Jesus comes to present to us will be the light that overcomes darkness and will give a new face to the world. Because it is illuminated by the glory of God, the church is the community of those who adhered to Jesus, who welcomed the saving light that he brought. Once again, the saving and liberating presence of God, who does not abandon his people, is manifested in the journey of the people of God. This fidelity of God to his commitment warms our hearts and gives us the guarantee of a God who never gives up on providing us with salvation and also with a full life. The second reading presents God's saving project as a reality that will reach all humanity, bringing Jews and pagans together in the same community of brothers and sisters, which is the community of Jesus. His community is a mixture of all kind of people coming together. The saving presence of God amidst his people, already enunciated in the first reading, has new development here. The first novelty is that Christ is the revelation and the full realization of that project. He reveals himself and he brings it to fulfillment. The second novelty is that this project is not intended only to Jerusalem. No, not only for the Jewish world. We are all part of it. It is for all people without exception. In it, Jews and pagans, all beneficiaries of God's saving project, have a place on equal terms. This fundamental equality of all men and women implies that we feel responsible for all those who share the world with us, who knows the cosmos, who inhabit this earth. Do we feel responsible to the fate of our brothers, even for those who are separated from us, either by religion or by geography, by diversity of cultures and races? A food of thought. In the Gospel, we see the fulfillment of this promise to meet Jesus come the wizards. Let me call them wizards. eh, Attentive to the signs of the Messiah's arrival, who accept him as God's salvation and adore him. The salvation which is rejected by the inhabitant of Jerusalem now becomes a universal offering. Very good, very important. First, let us meditate on the attitude of the various characters that Matthew presents to us in confrontation with Jesus. The wizards, who are they? Herod, the chief priest, and the scribes name them. I would like each and everyone to put his name. Before Jesus, they assume different attitudes, ranging for worship, that is the wizard, the attitude of the wizard ranging for worship, to a total rejection, that is Herod, who rejected him totally, passing through indifferences, that is Jesus in front of the priest and the scribes. None of them bothered to meet this Messiah whom they knew well from the scriptures. So none of them. So it's left to the wise men to come from far distant countries representing us to go and worship him. The wizards are presented as the wizards, men of signs. Are we men of signs, my dear people, who know how to see the star, the sign, the sign of the arrival of liberation? The wizards represent men and women from all over the world who go to meet Christ and who prostrate themselves before him. It is the image of the church, this family of brothers and sisters made up of people of many colors and races who adhere to Jesus and recognizes him as the Lord. So may today's celebration bring us closer to Jesus, the source of our light, so that we may be enlightened, to be able to enlighten our dear brothers and sisters. The Lord be with you, and I wish you a happy new year, a year full of God's glory in the highest and on earth. And may his peace come upon those on whom his favor rests. This is my blessing for you for this new year, and be blessed and have a wonderful and successful, fulfilling year ahead.